Hello everybody and welcome to my makeshift studio. My name is Jim Rosario. I am a member of the North Carolina Film Critics Association. I write movie reviews for movies that are out in the movie theaters and also older movies that I've missed over the years that have some sort of cultural influence and have contributed in some way to the development of the art of cinema. Or not. I also review really cheesy and funny movies as well. But also, I am a writer. I'm an aspiring novelist, as they say. I'm writing my first book, which is a scary and intimidating thing to say. I found that it took me a long time to just get over that and be able to say those words, and now that that's out there, the ideas are a little bit more easy to come by, and I feel a lot more free in my expression of those ideas. First of all, thank you for watching my video. This is the first of many videos to come for patrons of mine, and you can find out more about that at my Patreon page. The book I'm writing is about a lot of things, but one of the things is the history of my hometown. And if you know me, you already know where I'm from, but if maybe you don't know me, so I'll tell you a little about it. I'm from the cities of Fargo, North Dakota and Moorhead, Minnesota. And if you're unfamiliar with the geography, you've got Fargo on one side of the Red River in North Dakota, and you've got Moorhead directly on the other side of the river in Minnesota. So the river cuts the two towns and cuts the two states. And that's where I grew up, in a river town and a railroad town. One of the things that I'm researching for this book is the history of where I'm from. And a few weeks ago, I made a post on Facebook asking friends and family or whoever if they had any books laying around about the history of Fargo, Moorhead, or the surrounding areas. I live in Asheville, North Carolina, so books are from up there are somewhat difficult to come by without possibly paying exorbitant prices on Amazon or eBay or whatever. I do work in a library, and I do have access to interlibrary loans, but that takes time, and I got ants in my pants, and I wanted instant gratification. So anyway, I got a huge response from friends and family about where I could find books. But one suggestion, my old friend JP that I went to high school with sent me a link to a book that looked great. I tracked down a copy on the internet for about $6, which isn't bad. So I went ahead and ordered it. And what we're going to do right now, I got it in the mail, and we're going to open it up. So here we go. My first book about the history of my hometown. Got my trusty knife here. I looked at so many books, I kind of already forgot which one this was, so we'll see. All right, excellent. We've got Gateway to the Northern Plains, Railroads and the Birth of Fargo and Moorhead. This is cool. By Carol Engelhardt. Okay, let's have a look. So, there's the cover. Hardcover. It's pretty cool. Let me read you some. In the 1860s, land speculators in Minnesota and North Dakota and Dakota Territory expected that a great city would rise where the railroad crossed the River of the North. In 1872, after the Northern Pacific Railroad laid its first tracks across the river, it brought settlers, capital, and access to eastern markets and gave birth to the twin cities of Moorhead and Fargo. I don't know about you, but that's pretty exciting to me. I can't wait to get into this book. So that's the big unwrapping of my first historical book that I've gotten in the mail. I've got some more on the way about Scandinavian history, mythology, and magic. That's another part of my book. And also, as many of you know, those of you who know me know that I'm a huge professional wrestling fan. I just, a few months ago, had an article published in Razorcake magazine about the history of professional wrestling. So my book also deals with professional wrestling on the carnival circuit around the turn of the 19th, 20th century. So you're going to learn a lot, and you're going to have fun, and it's going to be funny, and it's going to be tragic, and it's going to be all kinds of cool things that all books, great books, should be. Share this video. This is going to go up. This one I may put up for everyone to see just because it's my first one, but ones after this will be available to $5 and above patrons on my Patreon page. So please share it with anyone, and see you soon.